The Awakening of the Chosen. Under a veil of stars, the night unfolds in profound calm and is going to be remarkable. You sense it. This evening stands apart from the others. This prophesying that beats in your heart is not random. It is a summons to the selected ones. Gabriel here is you on the channel, The Spiritual Secret. Know that you came here for a very good reason. Your soul did. Something inside of you always understood that life had more than first seems. Avoid falling into the delusion that is here coincidentally. The spiritual development of this video depends critically on its topic. 𖤔 is getting a revelation meant only for those who listened to the heavenly voice. Among the selected ones, you are one. Tonight, God will provide you the strength that has always been waiting for the proper moment to surface. Ignoring this call might be the most terrible spiritual mistake one could do. Not seen every day, this is a heavenly treasure, just waiting to be embraced. Tell us if you have experienced extreme spiritual unrest. Write in the comments, because these inner signals expose the reality about our own life. And should this video speak to your soul, you will be confirming that you have been directed to this message for the divine purpose. Prepare yourself. Together, we shall travel a road that will ignite secrets never before exposed. This is just the preface to what is to come. Feel the energy coming from inside and be ready for the epiphany that will modify your path. Imagine a secret this strong that it alters the path destiny takes for those who find it. Hidden in the shadow of the future, this reality was purposefully kept from the majority. Few people have the bravery to confront a profound spiritual reality, not a notion or just conjecture. Ask yourself right now, are you prepared to see the spiritual superpower, the hidden reality? This idea is the expression of heavenly force living within you, patiently waiting for the proper moment to show itself. Consider it as a seed buried deep in the ground of your spirit, which, with the correct care, may bloom in something rather amazing. In daily life, you could have experienced an unexplainable sense of direction or an inner power that has surfaced at difficult moments to show your path. See a brilliant light within you, throbbing with pure energy, ready to shine everywhere in your life and body. Realizing this insight can help you to identify the emotions and behaviors that have followed your path. These times of uncertainty, these emotions of maladjustment or longing for something better, are not only happenings. For their attention and comprehension, these are invitations murmured from the very core of the cosmos. Think about how many times you have sensed that life offers more than just obvious and physical constraints. Its spiritual development depends on this knowing. Ignoring this reality will just help to keep the divine potential in you dormant and prolong cycles of misery and inertia. The right moment to open your eyes and see the profundity of your own life is now. This phenomena is the opening of a new degree of spiritual life, not just a knowledge. The key that can release invisible bonds from your spirit is get ready, as the following block will explore how this metamorphosis takes place and how you could completely accept your spiritual ability. Never miss this awakening, just waiting for you. The spiritual ability is something that grows and develops within each person, not something that impresses itself instantly, like a river running quietly, until you discover its glorious beauty. Imagine momentarily how something heavenly shows up in your life. Think about the instances when, despite challenges, you discovered strength in your heart to keep on. When you recall these events, consider, Despite all the uncertainty, how many times did you sense that an unseen power directed your path? Though they are the ones that sustain and feed a tree, its roots do not receive sunshine. Your superpower is this. He has to firmly establish himself in his spiritual essence by digging deep in his soul before flowering. The most rich soil of a selected one is its heart. In this sense, the faith of the tree, as roots sustain it, as well as its relentless search of spiritual truth, will help to define its grandeur in the perspective of the world. Recall that section on the constructed home on the rock, which the storms of life do not topple. Such is the spiritual life of those who foundation in truth and deepen. The absence of this fact, however, results in the trap of living a surface life wherein storms may easily destroy what was thought to be secure. Imagine being always caught in rays of uncertainty without realizing that every difficulty offers an opportunity to deepen your spiritual roots. Those who embrace this fact, on the other hand, discover not only tranquility and clarity, but also a direct link with the higher goal, therefore giving your path divine order. At this stage of our path, consider closely your own life. Inquire yourself, is my spiritual home being built on the rock? Am I letting my roots grow deeper before looking for the light? There is no one singular event that transforms. Every decision, every realization molds the great tree of its nature in an ordered manner. Now get ready. Thereafter, we will investigate the processes that will feed and inspire this metamorphosis starting within you. This strong base always shows itself in the path of genuine and returning to the heavenly source. The vital stage of expansion emerges as the continuing of the spiritual path discloses to us after the integration phase, when soul, mind, and body start to vibrate in harmony. This is the time when the chosen one starts to engage with the universe not as a separate entity, but as an active member of a greater cosmic whole, transcending its seeming constraints. It is the time when your presence turns into a beacon on a stormy night, as well as a vector of change for everyone around you. This development shows not just in internal development, but also in the manner their activities start to produce results in the external scene. Think about the history of seeds grown on rich soil, which in ripening not only provide delicious fruits, but also fresh seeds, therefore sustaining an ongoing cycle of development and rejuvenation. Expanding the chosen one motivates others to pursue the same road of enlightenment, hence building webs of awareness and connection that support the spiritual direction of mankind. Ignoring this drive to growth and being bound to personnel clearly has negative effects, a continuous sense of stagnation and lost direction. The soul yearns for the freedom that will allow one to interact with this larger reality. Accepting this invitation, the chosen one transforms a calm tranquility amid the turmoil of the earth into one that motivates and increases everyone around him. Thus, I ask you to consider the path thus far and realize that every step made, every step exceeded, was a preparation for this moment of open awareness of the great spiritual potential. Given your selected knowledge, what will you do right now? Are you ready to welcome the beauty of your own light and allow it to shine on the darkness in corners all around? This decision is a quantum leap toward the real divine person you are meant to embody, not just a step forward. Let us now explore how to become this overflowing channel in the following block. A delicate dance between purpose and action, spiritual change is the result of internal and external factors interacting to shape the destiny of the selected one. Fundamentally, This metamorphosis is the result of divinely directed events functioning in both the unseen and physical. They exist to slash the soul, cleansing its essence, just as the metal gains its purity upon tremendous fire. We began the wake-up process. Here, the soul starts to break the currents of worldly conditioning and open to fresh ideas. The mind is pushed to doubt conventional wisdom, norms, circumstances that can cause pain, yet are necessary for inner development. This shows itself as a restlessness, a call to the quest for more meaning, widening spiritual horizons. Purification is the second process. It is a procedure wherein the spirit works to cleanse the path by eliminating contaminants, therefore blocking heavenly perception. Like the history of the migration, when the people cleansed to reach the promised country, the selected meets obstacles, demanding faith and bravery. At this point, suppressed feelings come to be identified and expressed, therefore cleansing the emotional and spiritual realm. The third phase opens out as integration. Here, mind, body, and spirit start to line up more harmonically, so the individual may live the reality of his being. Here, the inner Christ is reincarnated, where existence starts to mirror the love and light emanating from the core of the soul. Transformation materializes as long-lasting tranquility and a clear goal of action. At last, there comes the expanding phase, the shadow of our past and the possibility of our calling merging. For those who are still waking, it is the period when the selected one makes his imprint on the planet. This period gives resiliency and resolve as that of the Apostle Paul, once changed and now a cornerstone of Christianity. Still, make no mistake, ignoring these systems is like deciding to remain stationary. Those who challenge the system stay caught in the mazes of spiritual lethargy and uncertainty. Every time that passes increases my need to answer this call. Stopping cycles and avoiding suffering depend on not allowing inactivity. This is the moment to act, decide, and start your path of metamorphosis in your life. You will emerge out from this furnace of transformation, ready to accomplish your divine purpose. We reach a realm where inner awakening starts to affect outside reality as we progress in knowledge of the mechanics and procedures of spiritual change. The blooming of these processes in the personal and group spheres of the selected life comes next, after the development. Here, spiritual processes show up via deliberate acts and notable synchronia, verifying agreement with divine intent. The selected one feels a physical fulfillment of the deepest wishes of his soul at the first step of this phase, known as the manifestation. This is the time when the true heart seeded come back as obvious benefits. As the sowing parable illustrates, the seeds that fall into rich soil ultimately thrive, just as their goals and activities are coordinated and resound with a vivid power that changes the surroundings. Support comes second. At this point, the chosen one is called to preserve the harmony between the material and spiritual worlds by continuously feeding its inner essence, therefore anchoring the manifestations in truth and integrity. Seeing his creations withstand the test of time and outside storms, it is in line with the wisdom of the smart builder, building his home over the rock. At last, the service phase is one in which the selected one starts to work consciously as a conduit of divine love, offering his abilities and knowledge to increase group awareness. Inspired by the image of the Good Shepherd, who treats your flock with kindness and leadership, you start to be a guide and inspiration to others waking. Ignoring these dynamics, however, keeps the chosen one in cycles of uncertainty and discontent, unaltered in this development. The incapacity of appreciating its brilliance fuels the emptiness and spiritual disengagement. But touching them starts it to live from a place of plenty and fluidity, experiencing life as it really is, a beautiful gift. This is why the so-called intensives select the road of conscious change and stay away from the trap of inertia and fear. For the selected who respect their truth become creators of their destiny, artists of a new world, reflecting the grandeur of the divine. Join us as we investigate how you could use this expression of spiritual power to your everyday life and find techniques and practices that will keep changing your path. See two selected strolling side by side, but on different spiritual paths. Hearing the call, the first chose to accept his core and let divine truth change every element of his life. Walking with a strong stride, this selected one is steeped with confidence and intent. Though they are real, their difficulties are recognized as chances for spiritual development and are confronted with unflinching faith and bravery. A brilliant presence that inspires and heals others around them enhances their connections. In his spiritual life, he discovers calm, close relationship with the divine and a defined goal. Conversely, we discovered the second selected, caught by unseen doubts and fears. He loses himself in a sea of confusion, where every difficulty becomes an unmatched roadblock by rejecting the reality of his nature. Their interactions are brittle and usually contradictory, as declaimants penetrates them. Resistance has stopped its expansion and hidden the view of its actual goal. Hence, his spiritual existence is characterized by an endless quest without rest. Consider the dualism the tale of the prodigal son describes. One kid follows its natural route and obligations, while the other takes the road of dispersion and delusion. This decision affects not only their personal life, but also the dynamics of the family and the spiritual surroundings. I now want you to reflect on yourself. Which of these routes you follow right now? This is an invitation to a real reflection, as while accepting this fact is a lonely act, its effects are shared and significant. Think about this. Whether you will perceive the world in the shadows of doubt and confession, or in brilliant colors of opportunity, depending on whether you will embrace or oppose your nature. The welcoming of truth opens divine potential and transforms every moment into a deliberate and enlightened creative act. Get ready. Thus, we will discuss more how to direct this vitality to create a world reflecting the brilliance of your awakened soul. My shared information with you so far is more than just a story. It's a strong call to alter your life from the inside out. Choosing changes only comes when we go from passive thought to the conscious action, not mistake-wise. These are people who have the bravery to act and who perceive spiritual truth shining on their life. Keep from allowing opposition to the new to write the same old chapter of your life. To help you to balance your energy and deepen your spiritual connection, let's investigate 3 techniques you might start doing right now. First exercise is inner light. Meditation. Find a peaceful area and feel relaxed and closely close your eyes. See a golden light in the middle of your chest, widening with every breath to envelop all of your existence in calm and clarity. Stay like this 15 minutes every day. This will help as light raises consciousness and peace in your mind by reflecting the Holy Spirit within you. Intentional prayer. Second practice. Plan. A minute for a prayer when you link your objective to divine love at sunrise or at the conclusion of the day. Choose phrases that speak to your heart, like, "May peace and divine wisdom guide my way today." By thus setting your intention, You open your life to the divine guidance required to realize your destiny. Third practice, written reflection. Spend 10 minutes of each day writing about your spiritual experiences, emotions, and insights. Writing your ideas helps you actualize them and better comprehend them, therefore promoting self-comprehension and spirit alignment. Now, I challenge you to select one of these techniques to commit whole attention and intention throughout the next 24 hours. Asking the cosmos a clear sign in answer to your prayers or meditations can help you to test the power of intuition. Often the impetus for great insights is this little but committed gesture. Know, choose what opposition and self-sabotage will show up in your path. The mind finds cover in what is familiar, but keep in mind that any pain is a signal for personal development. Continue to use these techniques, since those who do so cross the line of a lighted existence. Choose now to act. Though words might motivate, it is the deeds that bring about transformation. What you do with this truth will define your road from now on. The call was made. You will answer. Although your actual riches is only seen in use, the information you have gained so far is a priceless gift. Now more than ever, it is the time to act as spiritual development comes to life via our actions. Recall, those who postpone steps stay on the same trodden paths of life. Those who climb mountains get uncharted territory. These three spiritual activities ask the alchemy of their soul to align and enhance their relationship with the divine. First practice is deliberate breathing. Set aside daily time to sit still and concentrate on your breath. Deeply inhale. Picture pure divine light entering your body. Then, exhale gently and totally to release any bad energy or tensions. By means of the link with inner knowledge, doing this at least 10 minutes helps to lighten your mind and concentrate your soul. The Divine Diary is second practice. When you wake up, list any dream or recurring sensation you had during the night. Maintaining a journal of dreams can help you to uncover strongly ingrained spiritual patterns and insights, as dreams are little messages from your soul. This habit serves as a mirror, reflecting its inner condition and directing its decisions on the spiritual road. Third practice, the thankfulness exercise. Write at least 3 things you are glad at the conclusion of your day, emphasizing on what illuminated and learning from it. This discipline of awareness connects with the cosmos and draws more favorable events, therefore enhancing the spiritual view of prosperity and satisfaction. I provide a spiritual challenge for the next 24 hours. Select one of these techniques and devote yourself with open heart, suggesting to uncover a secret message or divine signal throughout the day, thus bringing this lesson to the present. Paying close attention to these signals and being receptive to them can create a new level of connection with yourself. Though opposition might show up as an old friend, attempting to persuade you that change is pointless, do not let it deny you the ability to discover the power latent underneath fear. Continue even if the road appears difficult, as the deepest awakening becomes reality only by means of persistence. What you do with this truth will define your journey from now on. The call was made. You will answer. It is time to transform potential into reality and let heavenly light shine in every part of your life. It reflects your truth boldly, and know that the cosmos always lines up to help those who walk with intent and passion. Remember the pillars we create together. Spiritual change relies on the awareness of your inner strength, the acceptance of divine truth, and the conscious practice that lines your soul with your better purpose. At the conclusion of this discovery road, This insight today marks just another turn on the great spiritual journey you are meant to take. It is not the end. Now, I welcome you to an intimate reflection. Now that you know the truth, what will you do to her? This is where your real trip starts, where decisions establish destinations, and where to embrace your essence may transform your path. Write in the comments, period. I accept my call. If you felt this message speak to your soul and proclaim your choice to the universe, this is not just a digital gesture, but also a spiritual commitment that confirms its determination to live totally according to its actual purpose. May God enlighten your steps, strengthen your soul, and open your eyes to the truths that were hidden. May you find clarity, strength, and purpose to follow the road you were destined for. Amen. Let us all elevate our intentions in a real prayer. Remember, this is just starting. Even more fundamental levels of their nature just waiting to be revealed exist. We will investigate a fact in the following video that could change your perspective of the cosmos and yourself. Recall, you are not on this path by yourself. Your path is seen and under direction. Subscribe to the channel and set the bell in motion. What is to come will be very essential for raising your spiritual awareness. I appreciate you walking alongside me on this. Go in peace, selected knowing the divine's power to be at your side. Till the following disclosure.